Hello. I'm sure I need no introduction. I do. What? I do? Don't you know who I am? Right, allow me to introduce myself, if you don't mind. Sorry, bit of a temper. My name is William Morris. I was around in Victorian times in 1888. I became incredibly famous for wallpaper. Really famous for wallpaper. I wanted to make this fine wallpaper affordable to everyone. And I include planet Earth in that, because I was one of the first people to use sustainable sourcing and organic dye in my produce. And I have been inspired by that very fact to come here right now to talk to you about the emergency. We have a climate emergency, don't we? Yes, pollution is on the rise and air quality is on the decline. And the biggest source of pollutant in the air and greenhouse gas in the UK is the transport network. Cars, with their exhausts stinking up the place and making people who have breathing diseases already like asthma much, much worse. And we know, don't we? Oh yeah, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That Clean Air Day is approaching very soon. And I'm here to ask, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to make a difference this Clean Air Day? Maybe under the supervision of a grown-up, you could put a campaign together. Maybe you could look at traffic calming in your area where there are streets where no cars are allowed. Maybe you could draw attention to sustainable and active travel initiatives in your neighbourhoods. Whatever you're doing, be heartened by the fact that it will make the streets a better place. The air will be cleaner and fresher. More people will want to get outside and exercise and cycle and scoot and walk. And because there'll be less cars, it'll be safer and people will be happier. And you won't be, of course, the only people who have ever tried to do this. No. Victorians like me tried to make the air cleaner. A chap by the name of Robert Angus Smith. Oh, yes, hello. He was Scottish. You're welcome. Great accent. He identified that there was chemical particulate matter in the atmosphere from industry that made people sick. A lady called Octavia Hill, another Victorian, a landlady in fact, was so adamant that her tenants should have access to clean air and fresh, lovely spaces that she helped set up the National Trust. You could go back even further, if you don't mind, to the time of Samuel Pepys and the Great Fire of London. Samuel Pepys wrote a letter to King Charles II asking him to build more parks and open green spaces in London following the Great Fire because they knew there was so much pollution and they knew it made people ill. If you go back to the 14th century, King Edward I of England, Edward the Longshanks, that was his real name, yes, his nickname anyway, well, he tried to stop people from burning sea coal. Yes, it's a real thing. Coal used to wash in off the sea, and people used to burn it because all the woods were being chopped down and there wasn't any more, wood any longer. And if you go back even further to that, 2,000 years ago, to the time of Vitruvius, a catapult engineer in the army of Julius Caesar. When Vitruvius retired, he retrained and diversified and became a lawyer and wrote down some of the first clean air laws in human history, banning cheese shop makers and owners and bronzesmiths from working in the city limits of Rome because their businesses caused so much smoke and pollution and sickness. And I know what you're thinking. I do. Oh yeah, William Morris knows. You're thinking, oh no, but what's the point? For 2,500 years all those people tried and nothing has changed. Why should I bother? Well, there's a very good reason. We didn't fail. We are your team. We are your supporters. We behind you, the generations of Victorians and people like Samuel Pepys and Edward the Longshanks and Vitruvius. We're your followers. We are the people behind you, encouraging you, saying, go on, you can do this. Solve the puzzle of air pollution. And just like any good puzzle, it must be solved with patience and one piece at a time. Victory will not come quickly, but we believe in you. We are standing behind you, encouraging you to make a difference and to be the change you want to see. This Clean Air Day.